What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's filthiest pitches of the day, the postseason edition. I am Pitching Ninja, and I'm here with an ignominious Will Leahey. What's happening, Will? And you don't know what that word means. I'm not quite sure I do, and I'm a freaking lawyer. It means something really bad, though.
Well, if that's the case, Ninja, then I won't claim it. I will say I'm absolutely not ignominious, but I'm in great spirits, Ninja, because first off, I like that all these series have been tied up. It's a baseball fan's dream. But also, Ninja, I'm going to the Met game tonight. I paid an arm and a leg for the tickets and have basically the worst seat in the house, but it should be a good time unless the Mets get their hearts ripped out, which actually happened last time. In 2022, I went to 2 of the 3 games when they played the Padres. They lost them both and lost the series. So I'm not a good luck charm for the playoff Mets, but hopefully that can change tonight. But Ninja, we had 2 doozies of baseball games yesterday, and I'll let you choose what you want to talk about first.
You know what? I'm not sure. I'm going to start out with the Tigers game because I am a sucker for stud pitchers, and there is no bigger stud pitcher than my dude, Tarik Skubal, who led the Tigers to a 3-0 victory over the Guardians. And he was freaking brilliant. He is inevitable. Tarik Skubal is the man. He had 8 Ks and 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 3 hits, and it felt like he had no hit stuff the entire way. He had these flaming heaters. I love this one after his 8th K where he did this, I got a PK strut. He had this slider. His changeups were absolutely disgusting. In fact, he just destroyed J-Ram with changeups. He had 7 swings and misses on his changeup. I did this fastball and changeup overlay so you can see how much his changeup drops. Look, it starts out briefly in the plane of the fastball and then see you later. Thing disappears, gets a swing and miss. My favorite thing about this game, though, was Tarik Skubal coming off the bump between innings was absolutely electric. And Tarik wanted absolutely all of the smoke. Holds out his hands going, yeah, come on, give it to me, Cleveland fans. Then does a human bobblehead act. And then he yells, shut the up to the Guardians crowd. I caught this on a replay. They showed this briefly. So I decided to tweet it out. And Tarik's mom chimed in. Tarik, Daniel, unfortunately, I think I got Tarik Skubal grounded. But I did my best lobbying here, saying please wait till the off season to ground the man. Like he's just fired up, Mama Skubal. Let him do it.
Unbelievable outing and absolutely adore the antics. Ninja, I got a question, though. If the Tigers somehow face the Phillies in the World Series and it's Game 1, Skubal versus Wheeler, I mean, who you got in a pitcher's duel here?
I got me sitting in front of the TV watching it is what I got. It's going to be ridiculous, but I will love to see Tarik Skubal tell the Phillies fans to shut the up. That's not going to go
There
so
will
well.
be batteries raining down on him if that happens.
Skubal after the game talked about this, and I have the clip here.
Did you have some fun with the fans today coming up after those double play balls?
Yeah, that was I don't really know where I was at mentally in those situations, but I probably shouldn't say some bad words with some cameras on me with kids watching, but it was just emotion, raw emotion, and that's not like anything. The environment here, first off, was great. I think Cleveland fans, this environment, it was incredible to play in, hostile, all that stuff that as a kid you dream of playing and pitching in front of. So, it was kind of both those things, I guess.
Will Vest also pitched for the Tigers. He had 1 K and 1 scoreless inning, had this 97-mile-an-hour heater. Bo Brisky had 2 Ks to close it out. Will's favorite pitcher had this painted 98-mile-an-hour fastball. And this fastball, which I guess we all just wanted to go home. I mean, this isn't a strike. Come on.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
To Bill Brasky!
For the Guardians, Matthew Boyd pretty much matched Skubal pitch for pitch. He had 5 Ks and 4 2/3 scoreless innings, giving up only 4 hits. He had this fastball, slider, and changeup. Cade Smith was outstanding again with 2 Ks and 1 2/3 innings. He had these heaters. Tim Herron had 1 K and 2/3 of an inning, had this curveball. Hunter Gaddis had 1 K and 2/3 of an inning, had this slider. And then of all people, Emmanuel Clase gave up a huge home run here on a slider. I'll let you take this, Will, because is this not your dong of the day?
It absolutely is my dong of the day because it's the dong of Kerry Carpenter's life here.
AKA Barry Bonds is what they call him.
Ninja, this is the biggest Tiger home run, I believe, since the 2006 ALCS. Maglio Ordonez walked off the series against the A's, putting the Tigers in the World Series here. But, there's been some legendary Tiger playoff home runs in their history. But, Ninja, this one is absolutely enormous. Absolutely spanks it off easily the best closer in baseball. If they want to win this series, this is just an all-time legendary dong by Carpenter in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely huge. I mean, Manuel Clase has been legendary this year. Oh, this pitch wasn't so legendary. This was kind of a shitty ass slider, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ninja, you see anything why Clase had a much rougher outing aside from the home run? It's a worse outing than he usually has. Quan bailed him out with that great catch in the outfield.
Yeah, let's talk about that catch. Was that a catch or not a catch? I still can't tell. I posted this on pretty much every social media outlet. And I mean, I think most fans think it wasn't a catch, but I've seen it was, I think it was like 55-45, the poll I ran.
Yeah, it's the rare, no matter how much you slow it down, you still can't be 100% certain. I had it as a catch. I thought it bounced. I thought it hit leather. It bounced the ground, but I thought there was leather in between the ball and the ground.
I think you can definitely make that argument, which is why it probably didn't get overturned. It probably wouldn't have been either way. I think you have to let it stand. I can't tell what exactly happened here. Could be leather under there, or it could have hit the ground. Don't know. In the second game, the Royals beat the Yankees 4-2. Cole Ragans was really good with 5 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 1 run on 3 hits. He had this fastball, sliders, and changeup. Here's a fastball and slider overlay. You can see how those pitches work together. Angel Serpa came in and had 1 K on his slider. Chris Bubich, which sounds analogous to Jokic. I've got some severe Bubich, dude.
That's the medical term, Ninja.
He had 2 Ks, including this backdoor slider. On the Yankee side, Carlos Rodon started this game like a freaking house on fire. He had 7 Ks in 3 2/3 innings, but gave up 4 runs. But in the first inning, look at this man. He came out like some coked up motherfucker. Man was losing his mind. Looked like he was going to dominate like Tarik Skubal did the first game. And something happened on the way from here to pure domination. And that was, didn't have great slider command in 2 strike counts, gave up a bunch of hits, had some at-bats that were probably strung out longer than they needed to be because of his slider location. He said that after the game. Just lost command of his slider. His stuff, though, looked pretty good overall. Like, I thought this was a solid outing from Rodon despite the runs. That didn't sound good.
Listen, I know you love Rodon, and we are
I do love Rodon.
pro-Rodon show here, but I'm a Yankee hater, and you love to see a Yankee talking tons of trash and then getting knocked out in the 4th inning. I mean, it warms the cockles of my heart. Another brewing storyline here, Ninja, is Aaron Judge's postseason struggles. Now, he is the best hitter in baseball. He's, at this point, one of the greatest hitters of all time. I think we can just say that already. But he has not been particularly good in the postseason, especially the last several. He ended up getting 1 weak infield hit in this game, but he's been striking out a ton, and it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see if he gets back to regular season form and he just starts bashing home runs all over the place, or if they continue and if they lose. It'll be an interesting storyline because he is absolutely beloved in New York, but you have to do something in the playoffs, and he really has not done absolutely anything yet or in the last couple seasons.
If these were Phillies fans, they'd be throwing shit at him already, booing him every time he came up. I think part of the problem is here, number one, pitchers bear down, especially in the postseason. Every pitch is magnified, so they are not making mistakes to him. Similarly, when he's up, he's got a ton of pressure on him because he knows he's struggling. And when you have pressure on yourself and you're struggling, it just makes it worse. Just needs to relax. Maybe smoke a J in the dugout, like something to chill himself out. And that's legal, right? Bong hits in the dugout. They do it in the Orioles games, right?
Beer pongs, yes.
Oh, never mind. Strike that. Other pitchers that came in for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton had 3 Ks in 1 1/3 inning, had this fastball and sliders. Clay Holmes had these sinkers. Tommy Kahnle had 2 Ks in 1 inning with these heaters. And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. I can't tell if Bob Costas is calling a big double play here or he's at a funeral doing play-by-play. Because what the is this?
He's easy to double up. Hit to short. Witt gets the force. Can they turn 2? Yes, they can, and it's just the point we were making. It's not Giancarlo's fault. A near base hit, couldn't beat it out at the other end, turns into a double play.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with Sean Manaea for 6 Ks or more. Then take Aaron Nola for 5Ks or more and top it off with Michael King for 6Ks or more. Then I'm going to add in my 30% profit boost to boost my profits by 30%. What would your picks of the day be?